You've returned to me. Please, please release me. This place, the agony, so much worse than anything I suffered at your hands.
My student, my nemesis. To see you again here. Have you come to proffer forgiveness, or to persecute me further?
This spirit manipulates our perceptions directly. Some ciphers possess similar skills.
See you, do I? Come to kill old Merwald? To claim his keep? Cad Nua, home to me for decades now.
That old place? You can hold on to it. We got a boat now.
Leave an old man be, beg I. Leave him to his doom, to the dawn star's rise.
You see through it then? You must be special. Like they were. Are. The object bears the touch of Scan himself. His blessing bestowed on it for his queen's precious inquisitors. 'Tis a tool for liars, hiding the true identity of the wearer. Used for infiltration, hidden, disguised, to destroy groups they found objectionable from within. I was there, I think. I remember the trials, bits and pieces of what she did to me. Gone now, mostly. Carved away to the sound of so many questions. No, I don't even recognize myself. I'm uncertain. I've lost so much of myself here. She tore my name from me. The Interrogator. She's deep within, ensconced in her little court. You and she have that much in common. You won't. She wards herself too well. In her labyrinth of Audra and copper. Perhaps with my help. If you found the pieces of me, returned them, I could lead you to her. If they remain, they're in the machines. Each encompasses an Audra pillar, and each pillar contains the countless souls scoured by the Inquisitor, I think. If you would seek my missing pieces, seek them there. But be warned, some may be more volatile than others. I want to help, so try to find bits of me that aren't too broken. I don't believe it possible. This place is hers. Without someone who knows her, you're lost.
All of those perhapses and coulds don't read to me like any kind of guarantee, Captain.
The way, 'tis in what she's taken from me. Memories of Anguith. I can lead you, but not as I am. I appreciate that. You've no idea how much. Take the relic with you. You may need it.
Got someone in my sights. You see that? Copy something else.
Yes?
Let's go.
Can't make it dead.
Come on.
I'm here.
Just like, watch it!
Practice for everyone.
He's no good to me!
Leave it. A sure thing.
We gather in the sight of Wotica and Wal to thresh truth from falsehood and see justice upheld. The matter before this tribunal tonight: heresy. You hereby stand accused of rejecting the orthodoxy delivered unto us by the universal divinities. In your malice, ignorance, and hubris, you would assault the very foundations of civilization. How do you answer these charges? No person present disputes the facts. Your words and actions are a matter of record, confessed by your allies and confirmed by innumerable eyes. This body provides you with a final chance to ameliorate the sins you have heaped upon yourself. If you choose not to admit fault, not to display contrition, then you shall bear the full burden of your transgressions with you to the wheel. Silence! Your eyes shall be plucked from their sockets and turned upon you that you may fully examine your deficiencies. Then you shall be chained within a copper tub and your skin opened at 27 points, that your spirit might better fly your corrupt flesh. Once purified, your soul shall be bound within an animate, that it may serve the gods forevermore. The sentence has been pronounced, and so shall it be carried out. All praise be to the gods. Do I know you? Have we met? Before this, before here. I see it. The shackles about your soul. They're in you, the gods. And you, their puppet. Unsurprising. 'Twas always their way. Give and take, kill and save, an unbalanced scale atop the edge of a blade. Knives. Place them in the coals until they glow. The skin may weep, but the spirit stays.
First.
Like that? After it!
That must have hurt.
Still strong.
Sure.
Finish this? I'm
thing isn't doing the job.
Take this!
Die already!
Let's go!
Happy to oblige.
We gather in the sight of Wotica and the matter before this tribunal tonight. Apostasy.
Is she always this way?
I bear guilt for many things, but in my service to the Divine, I have never wavered. Never once.
Try and fit in, maybe? I don't want to know what happens when these spirits get rattled from their illusion.
Ask her how she answers her crime!
I bear guilt for...
Her many sins are a matter of record. That she denies them compounds her guilt.
I've only ever served the gods. What I've done for them, the sacrifices I've made.
Liar!
Monster!
The Inquisitor hath returned!
Capture her! She shall pay for her sins! Why not? It's mine now.
If we could rest for a
Can't do
bit,
it.
I'd be much obliged.
Oh, would you look at... Yes.
Sure.
Looks like trouble.
As effective as you say.
Do this! Yes? Just toss me something else! I can scarcely believe it. You like that? No problem.
'Tis nonsense, isn't it? Just mad theater. Agreed. 'Tis strange. I recall so many trials. An endless parade of the accused. Was it a kind of punishment? Being forced to watch my fellows condemned? The scent of scrolls. Tens of dozens of them, each as inked as it would bear. Centuries of seeking distilled. We gather in the sight of Wotica and the matter before this tribunal tonight, identity.
I've got one of those. Am I in trouble too?
Clan elders sometimes assign impossible ordeals meant to teach humility. These trials feel much the same.
This place seems a labyrinth of memories. I suspect that we may be nearing its center.
The gods craft each soul to a purpose. They grant it flesh and bone and set it to its task. The self is the lie. A lie you whisper to yourself. A lie shouted at you by others. A lie you perform like a role upon a stage with your every action. You bear guilt of the gravest heterodoxy. Your self stands at cross purposes to your soul. How do you answer these charges? I bear guilt for many things, but in my service to the divine, I have never wavered. Never once. In accepting the lie of the self, she abandoned that purpose. She elevated the role above the player. Does the witness have testimony to present? Choose your next words carefully, witness. This tribunal did not convene to contemplate matters of metaphysics. Only the fate of the accused is at question. The accused soul was set to a divine purpose, as was every soul present. In accepting the lie of the self, she abandoned that purpose. She elevated the role above the player. The intruders turn arms against this body! Destroy them! Destroy the interloper! Just like that.
Glory be!
Oh, that's the stuff.
I'm listening.
After us!
A question, Watcher?
This weapon's no good to me! Oh, good.
Holding my guts in here, Captain.
Let's go!
God damn it all! It isn't as effective as you seem to think. Go with Ixana.
Not a problem, Captain.
I am more myself than I have been in a very long time. I almost, like a word on the tip of the tongue, I have it, but I don't. I am certain, though, that I knew the Inquisitor well. I think perhaps that I loved her, and that she betrayed me. Ridiculous. We are nothing alike. I will lead you to her. She has much to answer for. The way is open. It... You've much to answer for, Inquisitor. And I intend to see you suffer for it.
She's consumed by her hatred. They both are.
You think this one your champion, then? The intruder would destroy us both. 'Tis true, and I've always known it. I've used her as she'd use me. Shall we destroy her, then? That we might conclude our own business?
You like that?
See that, Ishi?
Just like that.
I knew. I don't think I can pull that off.
Good.
Oh, no!
Come on. Caution, please. After him.
I'm listening.
Might as well be hitting the water.
Just like that.
Oh, no!
Let's do this.
Still got it.
Let's go.
Oh, no! Oh, no!
Got it. Why not?
You returned from your interrogation. You broke the chains and consigned the soul that forged them to oblivion. The White Void's master will appreciate the sacrifice. I hope, though, that it does not leave you ill-prepared for the contest with the worm.
Ishi, try and leave the dead in peace.
It's mine now.
Is that... No. It can't be. Can it? Evandur Bridge. This is where the Saints' War ended. Godhammer went off, blasted this place to pieces. And everyone in it. Say, how reliable are these memories anyway? Is this how it actually looked, or just what someone remembers of it? I guess that makes sense. And something as big as this, as big as killing a god, might just get all blown out of proportion.
Would you like...
Black Sun. That's Widewind. I'm sure he would have heard about it if Durance were actually here at the time. No, building the bomb and gloating about it from a safe distance? Yeah, that's more like him. That's not something you see every day. Not even on your worst day. I suppose for the dozen, this was their worst day. And I always figured the stories were exaggerations. Head alight and all that. You know, people always make things sound worse than they were, but... And this looks about bad enough.
Where am I? And who are you? The what hammer? Oh no, I feel something. It's coming on like a sneeze, but bigger. This is all happening again, isn't it? Keep your distance, it's coming! The cycle's turning back on itself! Did they expect a dozen to stand against the dawn? Resist and the light will extinguish you. Surrender and be redeemed by the coming of the day!
Must have been a pretty bad way for Widewind to wake up.
This isn't as effective as you seem to think.
After him!
Can't make a dent.
Just like so much.
This isn't as effective as you seem to think.
Can't move.
Try something else. After him!
Doubtless we do. But your grievance is not of my making. That man, Widewind, he had a life that I invaded, delivered to death, and consigned to this culvert. I left him to stand and accept punishment in my stead. I am the piece of the dawn stars that lingered, delayed by grief. Perhaps Widewind's fractured mind is holding this bridge, suspended in time. He's no good to anyone until he understands what he forgot. A fitting token for Widewind. As a holy man, he was a keeper of the light. As a farmer, he was indebted to cycles. Watcher, I implore you for Widewind's sake, to stand in my light and read the sundial. You can follow the timeline of the bomb and find Widewind in the explosion. You can count Widewind among the broken and trapped. Madness is not created here. Everything you see is a product of what Kith bring with them when they die. Twisted, as if in a dream. There are limitations. You can perceive nothing beyond what the souls of this place experienced themselves. That is the burden of memory. Widewind is scattered across the bridge in 3 parts, but I sense a 4th nearby as well. A piece that detonated with the bomb. Find him in the Godhammer. Make him whole again.
Why not?
What if it stops? Being stopped.
You're a saint to even consider it. Whatever happened here scattered me in body and mind. I can't leave while I'm shattered. Gather enough of the pieces and maybe I'll be strong enough to be some help.
Let's go. Damn it. Why can't I remember? I memorized that illusion spell. How can it be gone? Another second and Wide One will know the bomb is here. Damn it, girl. This is your chance. The whole point of the thing is that his soul finds him first. It's like I'm on stage and forgot the words of the song. How could this happen? Can't think. Why can't I think of it?
Yes. Leave it to me.
What did you see in there anyway? Strange thing to think of right before you get blown to pieces, don't you think?
Sure.
What did you see in there anyway? That's a hard thing to carry all this way. did you see in there anyway? I suppose that's better than Aethys forcing it on him. I always wondered about that. A lot of folks did.
You've got to remember the incantation. Don't... Of course. Simple. How'd I forget a thing like that anyway?
Sure.
Are you all right? You sound like you've been eating coal dust. Again. This work has changed you, and not for the better. I'd rather crawl inside the Godhammer and die.
What did you see in there anyway? Starting wars, knocking over castles, sucking out souls. He sure has a strange way of showing us.
Why not?
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Thank you, friend. I'm struggling to understand it all. but my thoughts are clearer now. I think I accept why this needed to happen. But it is only human to feel conflicted. There is a lesson, a purpose to the Godhammer that I failed to grasp. Aothis wanted the people of the world to stand tall, without gods propping them up. The Godhammer didn't just tear Aothis from my body. It drove a wedge between gods and Kith across Aora. And isn't that just a version of what he always wanted? He did. But in the end, it was the difference of two rivers flowing into the same ocean. Taking on that burden of suffering wasn't in Aothis's original plan. But it served him well enough that he was content to keep his distance for a few quiet years. Now that I'm free, I can feel Oblivion tugging at me harder than before. We won't have time to savor the victory, friend. He's out in the world stirring the pot again, isn't he? We shared a bond long ago. Those were different times. I would only hurt your cause by tagging along.
Well, this sure is something. I never thought I'd be the one to give advice to a saint. I can't know what you've been through, but I think Aothis needs a reminder of what he put people through the last time he walked Aora.
If it'll do some good, I wouldn't be much of a saint if I refused you.
Yeah, the folks back home sure aren't gonna believe this. You're gonna have to back up my story, Watcher. Could be a fight.
Taste blood.
I rethink this stratagem.
What do you need?
Let's do this. That's the stuff. Come on, Aothis.
I'm listening.
Can't feel my... Come on, Aothis. Pull yourself together. Nice hit.
Illusion folks!
After him!
Die already!
Just... Oh, that's the stuff. You like that? Huh?
You stride forth from the inferno unsinged, though an ember clings to your cloak. The beast of winter will not appreciate you removing spirits from his dominion. Pray he chooses not to take notice.
Leave it to me.
You not enter. I keeper. Relic. Block. Waters. Andras. Guidance.
Still got it. Won't work.
The bridge is not ready. If you think you, if I do, I would bridge. So says the Ranga. Take it up with him. Or better yet, then I will open the way. Sharpen your spear and be ready to lead the charge. When my labors are done, where then should I go? No one from to follow in your shadow. This is my highest honor.
Sure.
Let's go.
Oh, good.
Take this.
Just like that.
You like that?
How you all? Did you get turned around in the blizzard as well? I don't know how long it's been since I lost my way. Ymir must have worried himself sick by now. No one there? Damn this cold for playing tricks on me again. Just another of the beast's illusions. Ymir, where are you? I can hear you. I can hear your call. Ymir, I'm frozen to the bone. Of course, my love. From now on, I go nowhere without your hand and the warm kettle, yeah?
They've returned for us! Run!
Real pretty place. It'd be a shame to die here.
You! Stay away! Have your kind not done enough damage? Akara, I mistook you for one of those wretched outlanders. A strange people from across the sea. They came with promises too big for any kith to keep, but the king let them build their machines in the city anyway, the fool! Now all lies in ruin, and it's their fault! Their machines. They were monstrous. taller than our tallest buildings. When they turned them on, thousands died in an instant. The gods wept. They were so angry, and in their rage, they destroyed the city. A strange people. The city of Ukaizo, the seat of Juana power in Aora. Well, what's left of it? It is as real as you or I. Was as real. Oh gods, what have we done? We are the King's Council. Akera, we were, but are no longer. That fool threw us from the palace and banished us from the realm, as if the Outlander's betrayal was our mistake. We dared to say he had made a terrible mistake. Gods, the Soul Collector! It's returned! Run!
Right between the eyes.
Oh, good.
Something else. Let's go.
Just like
Your orders?
Time to rethink this stratagem.
take this. After him.
Yeah?
Oh,
This weapon's no good to me.
Sure. Got it. Good thing I saw him first. Just like me.
This isn't as effective as you seem to
Like
think.
that? Yeah!
What do you need?
Yeah. Oh, that's the stuff.
Can't get a clean head.
Hey, whose side are you on?
Happens to
Take that. Good.
Let's go.
Can't make a dent.
Did I do that? I'm listening. For the homeland.
Just like this. You like that? Yeah!
Something else. As you wish.
after him. Just like pass me something else. Take this.
Not even close. Hey.
Hitting the water. Let's go. Right between the eyes. Like that? So good.
Can't make a dent.
Yes. So much.
Hey, watch it with that.
Just like that.
Can't get a clean hit.
Got it. Happy to oblige. Why not?
My great hall stands open for all who would pay fealty to their beloved king. Why are you here? Ah! So the ants of other empires still scurry beyond my bounds. You have proved yourself more polite than most. I will humor you. For time. You have my permission to continue. King Wingaro Owaturi I. You've heard of me, of course, haven't you? A fine joke. My kingdom is Ukaizo, the jewel of the Deadfire. No, of Aora, a city so magnificent it draws the jealous eyes of all the world's great civilizations. It will make a fine inheritance for my many daughters. No sons. Not any longer. I had a boy once. A Danke Owaturi III, named for his grandfather, and his grandfather's grandfather. He was a fine boy. A happy boy. The best son a father could ask for. But I will speak no more of him. Let his memory rest, I say. Look around you. Is my hall not the picture of power? Do you not drown in luxury? As I said, the jewel of Aora. That is not possible, I say. My empire is the strongest in Aora. No, the greatest empire history has ever known. My reach extends to the edges of the world. Kith, on distant shores, pay fealty to me, King Wingaro Owaturi I. My judgment is beyond reproach by you, by the gods, by anyone! I will not take the blame for what happened! Do you hear me? I will not! You speak truly? My people still make their home in Deadfire. When the bearded Outlander and his cabal arrived in Ukaizo, they offered glory, strength, growth, and asked so little in return. My council warned me against allying with them. I called them cowards. All that mattered to me was the extent of our reach. Endless expansion. Security for the Wana. A legacy none could match. I say, it was my weakness they exploited. I believed I could stand against the tide of time. The tide that wears down even the hardest stone to sand. and my arrogance doomed us all. A victory against the dragon would bring glory to my empire. Perhaps together we might repair my legacy too. It is settled. I will find you in the Shattered Passage. Until then, leave me to my thoughts. Is assured, for you have the Dragon of Deadfire at your side. I will not know peace until I see Ukaizo restored.
You have resurfaced, and with a crown, no less. Impressive. I prayed so. The worm has persisted for far too long. I see some spirit stuff clings to you. You intend to make your way below then? I swore an oath. I must guard the way. An oath all the more crucial if you fail. Once you descend, you will be much closer to the Void's heart. There's no returning from that place. Are you certain of your course? May the gods favor you. Give the beast a few new holes for me.
Prepare yourself for a tidal wave like none you have ever seen!
You came courting oblivion. Remarkable. Shrouded yourself in the souls of the dead, have you? I sense them clinging to you like snails to a stone. It matters not. Nothing matters. I shall claim your essence and use it to escape this place. Such cleverness, little kith. It matters not what you do. My actions merit greater significance. In the eldest manner. Via consumption, the relic shall contain your spirit, shielding it against the white void. You shall survive, after a fashion.
It's always the glowing ones that cause the trouble, ain't it?
What is that thing?
I sense dozens, perhaps hundreds of minds contained within that.
The anchor. It persists here. When all other things decay to dust, I came here for it. An object of such potency that it defies the deified. Obviously. My mother was older than your manufactured gods are now when she hatched me. Think you our kind oblivious to the workings of Kith? Aren't we well studied, little Kith? What of it? Plotting some bit of cleverness?
Careful, Watcher. She's starting to think you dangerous.
Then let us hope it's sated. Yours is the mewling of a cub. Let's not prolong this further.
Good job.
I'm listening.
Missed.
Your orders?
A temporary setback.
Anna!
Try something else.
I'm here.
Fight's not over yet.
Let's go.
I can scarcely believe it. Just does nothing.
Speak freely.
I can't feel my...
Captain.
Pull yourself together! After him!
Hey. Here we go. Can't make a dent. Hey. Better than that.
I'm listening. Fish will be hitting the water. No problem. Put this to good use.
The heart of the White Void. Never thought I'd see it. Not truly. It's a long trek from knowing you'll die and truly understanding it. Also, I'm not dead yet.
This imagery... Do you think Remergon chose it? Or did it predate him? Or perhaps our expectations determine our perception of this place. I'm not usually staring directly into the inevitable ending of all things. Concerned may be a better word than worried. Or perhaps not.
You there! You! Don't suppose you, know the way? To the Beast of Winter. Only the Beast of Winter can provide us the respite we're looking for. Yes, sweet release!
I presume the release you speak of is the dissolution of the soul?
Yes, release and annihilation. The winds will eat you with time, sure, but the beast makes it quick. Chop! Weeks? Months? Longer? Do you know? No. No, it's not... It's not important. Together, so many eyes. We can find him in no time at all. Then take me with you. You can take me with you, right? To the beast, I mean? Or maybe further?
Are all your ghost friends this chatty? Maybe not knowing is better.
Truly? Thank you kindly, good soul. Thank you.
These winds can claim your soul.
With a death wish.
Right between the eyes.
Just like that. Yes. Happy to oblige.
Let's go. Can't get a clean hit.
Nice hit. Let's do this.
Oh, that's the stuff.
This thing isn't doing the job.
After it.
Are you ready?
Just like that.
Take quick. Toss me something else.
Happy to oblige. Would you look at this?
Afraid not, Captain.
The creature is gone. Good. Give me the relic you hold. I will cleanse the stain from it. I did not make a request. The force that held the dragon's lair intact is gone. Lost to the void as all things are. Now you stand within my innermost domain. A realm from which none may return. I have nothing to offer you but the sweet release of death. I did not foresee in you a desire to take up the mantle of my chosen. Yet, here you stand before me, bearing Reinhider's regalia. Do you intend to join the ranks of my frozen champions? I cannot permit a soul that has felt the chill of the white void to leave this plane. But I would strike a compromise.
What? How does that... Do I not bear the touch of the void? Before coming here, I mean.
The void is mine. But I am not the void. My touch is not its touch.
Does that mean you've other... places? Realms, I guess. Like this one. I guess I wondered why you do this to me. To anyone. If there are other options.
You mistake your countenance for a choice. Every god must have their agents. You are mine. Were you not, you would not exist. You could never have been anything but what you are, Vatnir. No, the beast is implacable, and his form is as bleak and somber as the void. A fitting image for my servant, and my progeny. I owe him nothing. I have given him everything, and I have never reclaimed it.
Reclaimed? What does that mean?
It means that you have not disappointed me. Yet, you may return to the mortal realm in recompense for what you have done. But within you will bide my chime. And when you die, your soul will enter the white void. Bareth will have no use for your chime once you've completed their task. And should you perish in the process, you will have no use for it in death. This realm is governed by immutable laws, and I will not bend them to suit you. You have your choice. Accept my chime, or remain here. If that were so, would it matter now? A tool has finite uses. Cast your eyes across my realm, and see what becomes of the gods' tools when they are through with them. The Harbingers are quite liberal with their titles, yes. There is nothing you could have that I might want. So be it.
Looks like trouble.
Let's go.
This isn't as effective as you seem to think.
Like that?
I hope nobody saw that.
I'm listening.
Just after him.
I'm here.
This weapon's no good to me. Take this.
What do you need?
Come on, Aya. Stop. We're not done yet. Question watcher? Still so much to learn. Do this.
Time to rethink this stratagem.
What do you need?
Just like
Your orders?
does nothing. Like that?
I'm listening.
Let's go. Got it.
I'm listening.
Quick, toss me something else. Take this.
Yeah?
You were saying?
Need something stronger.
That's the stuff.
Hey, watch it with that.
bright blue liquid drips from the beast's wounds. Gobs of spit fall from its mouth. As you watch, a piece of its rotting carcass tumbles to the floor. The howling winds resolve into deep, resounding laughter that echoes within your ribs.
You do amuse, Watcher. The others have that much right.
The beast's eyes glow. The light flickers, then strengthens. And the creature's wounds slowly knit themselves together. The beast stands without effort, and a cyclone of snow rises behind it. The storm grows, crackling like a bivouac, and a howl rises with it. With a feather-light touch, the storm bears you upwards toward a shimmering tear in the sky. Through the tear, you catch a flickering, indistinct shape you vaguely recognize as the Altar of Decline. Remergand expels you from his realm.
It is my nature. Farewell, Watcher of Cadnua.
The cyclone thrusts you through the portal and back into your body. Your limbs are stiff, having suffered the frigid winds of the breach for quite some time. Rime grows across the breach, bolstered by the frigid winds of the beyond. Soon, the heavy coating of ice has covered the portal entirely, though faint glimmers of light still shine beneath its surface. You can no longer sense the tug of the white void. The breach is closed at last.
It just appeared. Incredible. The relic summoned it and maintains its form.
Most intriguing. I wonder if the other gods have blessed similar relics.
Not a problem, Captain.
Dusk Speaker! The entire iceberg, it shook as if you had stabbed it! What did you do?
Sisters, brothers, we return from beyond the realm of Remergand. Can I do justice to its desolate beauty? I think not. It was Remergand's will that the dragon that menaced us be dispatched, and so it was. The Beast of Winter is well pleased by our faith. Soon we shall all be rewarded with respite from our troubles. Halfjorn has guided you in my absence. I would ask that he continue to do so, that I might continue my journeys with the Dusk Speaker and spread the truth of Remergand.
Merla. Fantastic.
You've not yet led us astray, Brother Vatnir. We'd be fools to doubt you now. Truly, this is a blessed day! All hail the Beast of Winter! All hail the Dusk Speaker!